Hello and welcome back to the Ministry of Truth. I've just uploaded a video of the Sefer Yetzira after I had listened to a Gregg Braden interview in regards to the Sefer Yetzira, book of formation or book of creation, as he states, possibly an account of God's creation before Genesis, bereshit or the bereshit in the Aramaic. Okay, looks like a better version. The other one, I couldn't make head or tail of it myself, so I came across this one. Sefer Yetzirah, book of formation, the letters to our father Abraham, chapter 1. You can get it free online. I'll put a link to it below this video. So let's say this is part 2, the better version, okay, video version review of this. Chapter 1, by means of 32 wonderful paths of wisdom, and there it is in the Hebrew, of hosts, Elohim of Israel, living Elohim, and eternal King El Shaddai, merciful and gracious, high and uplifted, who inhabits eternity, exalted and holy is his name engraved. And he created his universe by 3 signs, by border and letter and number. See figure 10 intangibles Sephiroth. And there's a diagram here. Okay. Someone out there might be able to get their head around it. Someone who's knowledgeable in the Hebrew or knowledgeable in this itself. Okay, 10 intangible Sephiroth, 32 wonderful paths of wisdom, book of formation, chapter 1. There are 10 intangible Sephiroth, is the Sephiroth Belima, and 22 letters are the foundation, Esrim, Ushatim, Altiot, Yesod. I don't know how to speak Jewish. There are 3 mothers and 7 double and 12 simple. There are 10 intangible Sephiroth, the numbers of the 10 fingers. 5 opposite, and in center is set the covenant of unity, like the organ of the tongue and like the organ of nakedness. See figure 5, opposite 5. Okay, it's not up there, I don't think. This will be lower. Okay, there's another diagram there. 10 intangible Sephiroth, 5 opposite 5, Sefer Yetzira, chapter 1 to 3. 4. There are 10 intangible Sephiroth, 10 and not 9, 10 and not 11. Understand with wisdom and be wise with understanding. Test them and explore them and understand the matter thoroughly and restore the Creator to his place. Okay, it's basically the same information, I guess, but more detailed or more extensive than the former copy in the former video that I put up on our channel. Okay, very different pictures here. Secret, is that the secret name of God? What does it say there? Above Ishmael, etc. Spirit of living Elohim. Border, letter, number, first inner court, Sephirah, etc. Maybe that's courtyard up in the kingdom of God or something. Not really sure what that is. Okay, 10 intangible Sephiroth, whose measure is without end, book of formation 1.5. There's more diagrams. A covenant of unity. Meditation on the inner court of the tree of life. 1 rules all of them from his holy dwelling place unto eternity. Sefer Yetzira 1.5. Holy dwelling place unto eternity. There's some more information there of what God supposedly did. and all the directions, I suppose. More information. Chapter 2. Okay, here's the alphabet. 22 letters are the foundation. He engraved them through voice. He hewed them out through ear, and he set them through the mouth in 5 places. Aleph, Chet, He, Ayin in the throat, Gimel, Yod, Kaf, I don't know what that's called, on the palate, etc., etc., with the tongue, with the teeth, with the lips. 22 letters are the foundation. He set them in a cycle like a kind of wall with 231 gates, and the circle rotates and back. See figure, the wall and the sign of the fingers. There is nothing in goodness above pleasure, and there is nothing in evil below pain. Reminds me of the old game of Space Invaders. He set them in a cycle like a kind of wall with 231 gates, and the cycle rotates forward and backwards. Book of Formation 2:4. The wall, 231 gates. How did he combine them? Weigh them, and set them at opposites? Aleph, with all of them, isn't it? Oh no, that's bait. Yeah, that's the name of God, isn't it? That's what he is. He's actually first. This is like Aleph, like A, B, but he's actually always mentioned first. According to Dutch Uncle John, he's usually first and then the Aleph, but here it's Aleph, bait, and so forth. He formed substances from emptiness and made what is from nothing, and he hewed out great columns from air, which is not tangible, and this is the sign. In chapter 3, 3 mothers, Aleph, Mem, Shin. The foundations, a scale of merit and a scale of guilt, and the tongue of statute balances the scales between them. 3 mothers, Alex, Mem, Shin. A great secret, wonderful and concealed, and he seals them with 6 rings, etc., etc. There's more information there. What he's done. And a diagram. Another diagram of covenant of unity. Okay. More information. That's all the alphabet there. 7 double letters. And these are the 7 stars in the universe: Sun, Venus, Mercury, Moon, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars. And these are the 7 days in the year, the 7 days of creation. And 7 gates in the body of male and female, 2 eyes, 2 ears in the mouth, and the 2 apertures of the nose. And through them he engraved 7 heads, 7 earths, and 7 hours. Therefore he cherished the 7th of every object under the heavens. He caused the letter Bait to reign over life, and he tied a crown to it, and he combined them with one another, and he formed through them Saturn in the universe, first day in the year, and the right eye in the body of the male and female. He caused the letter Gamal to reign over peace, and so forth. He caused the letter Dalet to reign over wisdom. He caused the letter Kaf to reign over wealth. He caused the letter Pei to reign over grace. He caused the letter Resh to reign over seed. He caused the letter Tav to reign over dominion. And more information there. 12 simple letters. And a diagram above, below. 22 letters are the foundation, and he hewed out great columns from air, which is not tangible, and they continually become wider forever, and they are the arms of the universe. Sefer Yetzira 5:2, double perimetry. 12 simple letters, and what's this? Okay, can you see something here about kidneys? Caused the letter Vav to reign over thought, and he tied a crown to it, and he combined them with one another, and he formed through them Taurus in the universe, and a Yah in the year, and the right kidney in the body of male and female. Okay. More information there. Another chart, the sunset. So for things like numbers and alphabets, by the look of it, and that's everything in the universe, on the planet. Looks like it's in the body, what was it? What did he say? This Gregg, Braden, CTAG, I think he said, found in Hebrew, Aramaic, Sanskrit. It's the name of God. The God code. What did he say about that? What was it? Got the DNA 1563. Yeah, life, words and numbers 1563. God eternal within the body. Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's what the DNA, something to do with the DNA, what the DNA actually says. Defining that there's a God in all of us, that God's all is in every one of us, through that DNA signature, etc. Quite interesting. Yeah, again that it says, reads, God eternal within the body. It's like a creator's signature. He set them in order like a kind of battle. Yeah, so yeah, it's actually really interesting. I'm slowly understanding it. It's a hell of a lot of information to take in. But everything is tied to this, supposedly, and it's all numbers and alphabet combination. It's quite interesting. This is El Faithful King El Melech Neheman, in the form of the well-known acronym Amen, is an epitaph which is used at the end of prayers by Jews, Christians and Muslims. See Torah Dovrim 33:27. Dwelling place refers to the Sephiroth of the inner court of the tree. See Book of Enoch 14. Lightning emanates from a dark cloud, which in the Kabbalah is an epitaph of vast face, further alluded to by the words whose limits are without end, i.e. Ein Sof, literal endless or without end. See Afatha Veda, second Mundaka, Canto 11:5. That thing that is such is true. So it sounds like it's like Jews are saying, like it's all connected. These rabbis were saying it's all connected. Yeah, I guess that's in the Sanskrit. Okay, not too sure. Okay, in the Samaveda, Chandogya Upanishad 6:24, there is the Mahavakya, great utterance. In the beginning, my idea was being alone, one only without a second, and so forth. These are instructions for meditation, i.e. enjoying of senses, stilling of the mind. Interesting. Givya is a subtle or astral body. The Sanskrit equivalent is a linga sharira, no English equivalent, and the subtle matter of this realm is called Tantmatras. The Tantmatras flow as current through the subtle nerves of the linga sharira. It is interesting to note that the word Givya begins with the letter Gimel, which is a gate that connects Sephira, foundation below, to Sephira, beauty, the last in the world of Yetzirah. The Gimel was followed by the letters, which is the seal of the Sephira, understanding, north, the supernal root of the world of Yetzirah. This verse yields a variation, blah blah blah. Okay. Torah bereshit. Okay, fire lifts the water is an image comparable to Chi-Chi. After completion, the 63rd hexagram in the Kwa, the 8th and oldest wing of the I Ching. The translation of the entire Shuo Kwa is available in Appendix K. It goes on some more. This is a reference to the Aztelutic Torah, by which the creation was made. Get a lot of information here. Guess that might be the end of it. Try and wrap your head around that one. Pretty interesting. Interesting stuff. You get your head around it. By means of 32 wonderful paths of wisdom of host Elohim of Israel, living Elohim and eternal King El Shaddai, merciful and gracious, high and uplifted, who inhabits eternity, exalted and holy is his name engraved, and he created his universe by 3 signs, by border and letter and number. Okay. That numbers next to it must be like an indication of something down here. Okay, yeah, probably here. Okay, yeah, what they're all related to is like a footnote. Okay. So if you find it interesting, let us know by adding a comment in the comment section below. And I'll leave a link for you to download this if you want, so you can examine it, have a good read of it, try to get your head around it. And also that Gregg Braden lecture, interview. Okay, so this is the Ministry of Truth bringing you this. Enjoy, and we will see you on the next exciting video.